talk a lot about your relationship with your husband, but I haven't found as much about you being a mom and your kids and juggling all of that. And so is that intentional that you leave it out?
Only because I'm superstitious.
Okay, please elaborate.
Well, it's like, it's kind of like, and I know I'm going to offend people right now who get tattoos of each other's names on their, I feel like that's like a superstition thing. Like, if we were to do that, we would end up divorced. Like, it's just a superstition thing. And so I always have found that, like, when people write a marriage book or like a parenting book, then like you write a parenting book and that's like the surefire way to make sure your kids are going to end up on drugs. Right? Like, if you write a marriage book, you're going to end up divorced. Like, so it's just a superstition thing.
We can just talk about how did you juggle it all? I mean, how did you do all that you built in the last, however long, what decade? I mean,
things more than that. So we started Powder Blue Productions probably 16, 17 years ago.
Well, then they would have been tiny.
Yeah, they were babies. Yeah.
So how did you do all of that with tiny kids?
Yeah, without sleep. So we didn't do, and again, these are just views that we had. I'm not projecting them on anyone else because I think everyone's situation is different. But my husband and I both have parents who are still married, and we both had moms who stayed home with us. And we both had parents who really, made sure that their kids knew they were number one. And so we both agreed we wanted to do that too. So we didn't do childcare. We turned down every opportunity that might take one of us away. Brett turned down professional coaching positions, collegiate coaching positions, because he's a great football coach as well. I turned down television shows, appearances, speaking opportunities, lots and lots of work because it would mean being away from the family. So it meant things went slower. It also meant that I would be with the kids while they were awake, and that's why I didn't sleep for years, is because I would work through the night. And when they were, this is what I do want to say though, that to be honest, is that when they were little and we were doing all of those things, and I was with them, even though I was playing with them, I wasn't present. Because I was like, oh my God. The second they go down for a nap, I was like writing emails in my head and playing with train sets and just like not there, and
I feel like so many people can relate to what you just said. So many working moms.
And I have guilt about that, I don't, so that's maybe the other reason why I don't talk about parenting, because I'm like, did I screw them up? I don't know yet. I hope not. I mean, they're off of drugs and neither of them are pregnant or have gotten anyone pregnant, so, knock on wood. But I just, I worry about that sometimes. Like, did they know I wasn't present? And then it was only after we were really able to, we started over. Brett and I started over. Like, once we had that very serious conversation and decided that we couldn't go on like that, but how do we get out of this?
Right.
That took a 5-year process of creating a plan and then executing it over the course of 5 years to turn our businesses into something where I wasn't the face of it. And that was because you can't sell yourself.
Right.
So we had to take our business and remove me from it and lift other people up who were better and were great on camera and that people connected with, and we had to put them front and center, and I had to outsource, but it took a plan. Like, we had to go, okay, if today we're doing everything and I'm the face of everything, I'm in every video and I'm a control freak and I won't let go of anything, how do I go from this to a place where we could sell it to somebody? I think good advice for people is not to try to do everything. Do a season of something, do it well enough that you know if you want to continue doing it or if you can outsource it, and then move on to the next season. But when you have a season, you have to give another crop an opportunity to rest. And farmers know this, that when you are growing a crop, there's always a field that's resting. And you can't have all those crops growing at once. If you do, you get a below average produce, right?
Right.
And for people who are parents, is that there is no more important season than the season when your children are young. You have the rest of your life to win awards and be known and be famous and to get a bajillion likes and to crush it in business.
Yeah.
Take care of your family first. Make them your season, because that season goes by so fast and you won't have a chance to do that again.
Yeah.
Make that your most important season.
I'm having some mommy guilt on this trip, because my daughter is too.
Aww.
But that's why I pack a lot of interviews into a short trip. So